Dear students of class 6th from Girls Upper Primary School, Batagun Zone Mawar, today on 22nd of July 2020, the day Wednesday, our subject maths and our topic is exercise 6.1, representation of integers. Dear guys, here is question number 1. We are asked to write opposites of the following. We have write opposites of these questions. Part A, increase in weight. If somebody is increased in weight, that means if we write the opposite of it, the other body there should be decrease in weight. Increase in weight, it is opposite becomes decrease in weight. Increase in weight means किसी चीज का वजन बढ़ जाना. अगर एक चीज का वजन बढ़ जाता है तो दूसरी चीज का वजन घट जाएगा, ये इसका अपोजिट आएगा. तो हम यहाँ पर लिख सकते हैं सीधे increase in weight, अपोजिट में आएगा decrease in weight. Then the part B is 30 kilometers north. Dear guys, if this is our pointer here, it is north, and then its opposite will become it is south. If we move 30 kilometers towards the north, if we are asked to move in opposite direction, the same distance, then we can say we have to move 30 kilometers south. Therefore, 30 kilometers north, its opposite will become 30 kilometers south. Then part C, it is 326 BC. BC means before Christian. Before Christian was before the birth of Hazrat Isa. 326 years. Then we represent the years before the Hazrat Isa, then we represent it by BC, before Christian. Then it will be after his death. It's the same years, that is 326 years after death of Jesus Christ. 326 years BC, its opposite will be 326 years AD. Now, if we have the loss of rupees 700, then its opposite will be gain of rupees 700. 700 का नुकसान, 700 का नफा. Then the part E, 100 meter above the sea level. Then its opposite will be 100 meter below the sea level. If this is our sea level, suppose if this is our sea level and we go 100 meter above this sea level, then its opposite will be 100 meter below the sea level. 100 meter below the sea level. We can represent the level above also by plus 100 meter, and the below we can represent it minus 100 meter also. Then there is question number 2. There are some representations. We have to represent these signs, these integers with their appropriate signs. Number 1, an aeroplane is flying at a height 2000 meters above the ground. If an aeroplane is moving above the ground, if this is our ground and aeroplane is moving 2000 meters above, I have told you that this above the ground or above the sea level, we can represent it by plus sign. That means we can represent this 2000 plus 2000 meters. We can represent this when an aeroplane is flying above the ground 2000 meters, we can represent it plus 2000 meters. Then the another is a submarine is moving at a depth of 800 meters below the sea level. Submarines are those marines which are moving under the water, under the level of water in the sea. A submarine is moving at the depth of minus 800 meters, that is minus 800. When we go below the depth, that we represent the same integer by minus sign. That means it will be the minus 800 meters. Then the part C, a deposit of rupees 200. If we deposit rupees 200, that means we are going to add our money. that is plus 200. Then withdrawal of rupees 700. If we are going to withdraw our amount rupees 700, that means we are going to decrease our money, that is minus 700 rupees. Then there is the question number 3. We have to represent on the number line following numbers: part A plus 5, part B minus 10, part C plus 8, part D minus 1, part E minus 6. We have represented these numbers plus 5, minus 10, plus 8, minus 1, minus 6 on the number line. For that, we will draw a number line and represent different numbers on it with the taking same steps. Like here it is our number line, it is 0.0 where from we start. Then we go on the right side and marking different steps: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then on the left side also, that is with minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. Here we have to represent plus 5, this position. This all the numbers on the right side of the 0, they are with plus sign. So this 5 is plus 5. We can represent a plus 5 here. Then there, part B, we have to represent a minus 10 by making another number line like this, taking the central point as 0, then marking different steps on the right as well as on the left side, showing the right side with positive signs and the left side integers with negative signs. Then we have to represent a minus 10. Here it is minus 10. It is minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Minus 10 is here. So this place represents minus 10. Then the part C, we have to represent the plus 8. We have to represent plus 8. Again, we can draw a number line with a central point as O, 0. Then marking on both sides of it the integers, the positive integers on the right side and the left minus integers, negative integers on the left side. Then we have to represent a plus 8. That means plus 8 will be on the right side of this, and here it is plus 8, this 8 is plus 8, and this 8 is minus 8. We have to represent plus 8. This mark here represents the plus 8. Now, dear guys, try yourself. Draw the same number line, mark the same integers on the number line on both sides, then represent minus 1. And then draw another number line and mark the same pointers with the positive and negative on the right and left side of the 0. Then mark minus 6. Any problem, contact me on my number. Dear students, I hope you will be able to solve these two questions yourself. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.